Happy weekend. I am just getting ready. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm getting ready I'm going to take Declan to the track. Normally this is his big track weekend. But because he can't be driving, we're just going to go watch his friends. And I thought I would do my makeup with you, because it's been a while since I've gone live and done my makeup. I'm going to be showing you a few new things today, that I am integrating in with Saint. One thing I get asked about all the time is mascara. I posted that earlier, a reel about the new mascara I've been using. I also get asked a lot about SPF in our products in Saint, and I also get asked about good setting powder. I found it all for you. So if you are one of those people that has been a great Saint user, you love it, or you're using a different product and have been looking for these things but couldn't find it with Saint, I have found it for you. And I'm really hoping that you love it as much as I do, because I've been trying it and I've been actually really blown away at how well it pairs with Saint. So I'm going to show you the very first thing. I've already filled in my brows, so you won't have to didn't have to see me do that. Same thing, using my Browlex brow pencil. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put a little link to my favorites right in the comments here, so that if you're needing a link to some of the products that I'm showing today, you have it right there. And I'm just gonna let's just see if I can pin it. Okay, it's pinned. So if you need that link, it's right there. You can check it out. Okay, so the first thing, normally, when I'm using Saint, I have my two main, or my highlights, but in the summertime, half the time I don't even wear foundation. I'll maybe just put some contour or bronzer on, because I just like to have very minimal on my face. However, I do want to have an SPF. So I've been using a BB cream. This has an SPF in it. It's 25 SPF. And you will see when I put it on, you can use a brush too, but I'm just super simple like this. You can see the coverage it's giving me. It's still evening out my skin tone. Just, it's a little bit more light coverage than the Saint would be. So this is for you minimal girls who in the summertime, or just all day, all year long, like to have very minimal product. Just like that. So super minimal, and it's nice and fresh. Evened out my skin tone, but it has that SPF of 25 in it, so I know that my skin is still protected through the summer. So this stuff is amazing and will last a long time because it comes in a great little tube. And it's it's infused with vitamin E. It's also up to EU cosmetic standards, which was something that was important to me, because that's also important to me with Saint, is that they are up to European cosmetic standards, which are much higher than the US is. US has much lower cosmetic standards than European does. So that was something that was important to me, because that is really, they're making sure that all the ingredients are safe and ethically sourced. Okay, so now I'm going in with my contour from Saint. This is why it blends so perfectly. You wouldn't have to contour, but I just like adding that little bit of depth and dimension. So I'm just placing this just in all these regular areas, and I'm just gonna blend them out. We are getting ready. This feels like we're taking a big inhale. This coming week is going to be a busy week for Declan with all his follow-up appointments from his surgeries. So on Tuesday, he has an appointment with his child psychologist, which I'm excited for him about, because he's been struggling with quite a bit of anxiety since coming home, and all that stuff. But on Wednesday is his follow-up MRI, which you can pray for him, because he always gets quite nervous around MRIs. They are quite claustrophobic. So he has that. And then on the 25th, which is Thursday, if I'm getting my days ready, then he's going and has all his follow-up appointments. And that will determine what the rest of our summer looks like, whether he can get his PICC line out, whether he's still on all of these antibiotics. He's on so many antibiotics, guys. His poor little tummy is just a mess from all of the antibiotics he's on. So we're just really praying. There we go. I'm just really praying that he can get off that. Okay, so this is Saint's new bronzer. I showed this, I think, the other day in stories. This is dropping on Monday from Saint. And it is Bella bronzer, but it is mixed with, oh, I think I had some, let me get a clean brush. That had something else on it. It is mixed with Glow Illuminator. There we go. So it is that bronzer, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's a little bit lighter. And because it is mixed with an illuminator, it is so creamy, and it just blends in so beautifully. So I love adding this, especially in the summer. But it just adds that glow and warmth to your skin. I just think it's really pretty. Okay, feel free to ask questions if you have. So I've used my BB Cream SPF as my main foundation. I'm not even doing a brightener because I want this just to look super natural. I have added a little contour and then my bronzer. I'm gonna go in now with just a little bit of lip and cheek color. And this color, which one is this? This one I've been using a lot of. This is Summer Love. That's what I thought. It is just like a subtle hint of like, you can see it's almost gone. I need to replace it. But it is my summer go-to. It is just, it's really natural. It has a little bit of a pinky purpley shade to it, and it's just really pretty. Okay, good to go. Now, take that. I had like my BB cream on there. Now I want to show you another thing to elevate this really natural look. The new bronzer Jolene is called Xanadu. It's Xanadu. Can you even see that? Anyway, it's so pretty. Bella bronzer, my Bella is going to look gross because it's been in my palette for a while. But it is, you'll see the difference in the shade here. Like this is just a little bit lighter and it has more of a shimmer to it, if you can tell. So it's really pretty. I like it better than Bella bronzer, which is saying a lot because Bella was my absolute favorite. Okay, so now I'm taking this. This is the new that's dropping with Saint on Monday as well. This is the Tom Ford dupe. I showed this the other day too. Do you see how sparkly it is? It's so pretty. But I want to show it to you. I have pretty natural lips here. And I'm gonna just show you what it looks like because I know you've probably seen a lot of reels or other people showing this and they're showing it on top of like a color, which I showed that the other day. I put it on top. I had like my lip pencil and then I put this on top. So you're not actually seeing the pure pigment. So this is the pure pigment of this Tom Ford dupe. It's really natural, but it has a ton of shimmer. It's really, really pretty. So this is dropping on Monday as well. If you need some info about it, you can just text me at 204-400-1200. Just say I want more info and I'll send you all of the info. You can also get on my, what's it called? Email list. Subscribe to my email list. Okay, now I gotta show you this incredible mascara, and then I'm gonna set this with this like incredible powder that like minimizes your pores. I was so skeptical when I saw it online because I saw some girls posting it and they were like, this powder is amazing. It makes it look like you have a filter on your face. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I tried it myself and I was like, oh, okay, they weren't lying. They're actually serious. Okay, so I'm using my mascara. Like I said, this is super simple look, just BB cream, using a little bit of my Saint, and then these products. So I am using the L'Oreal Voluminous primer. I always use a primer on my, I got something on my lip, on my eye because my lashes are so thin and so blonde. I'm actually just gonna do one eye so you can see the difference. Okay, so you can see they like look super stubby. They're very, very fine. When I put this on, you'll notice how this bonds to the very tip of my lash that you can't even see because it's so blonde and it's so fine. So if I don't use this, then when I put on mascara, it won't even apply to that length. That's why using a primer is so, so important. Then I'm gonna go in with this new mascara, and I can tell you, I have tried, I should like pull out all of the mascaras. I have, where's this? I've like all of these mascaras. Where's my like big huge gold one that I was using? These are not even the ones that I haven't tossed. I like tossed another handful of them because I have literally been trying so many and I just haven't found one that I really love. So this is the False Lashes mascara, and it lives up to its name. It doesn't have really have many bristles. It's like a rubber end. So it has no fine bristles. And then I'm just going to place this, excuse me, place this over my whole lash. And you'll see how it like, sorry, you're looking at my nose. You'll see how it like separates the lashes while it's like voluminizing and lengthening. Do you see that? It is such a good mascara, because what I found with voluminizing mascaras is that they get really clumpy, and I hate the look of a clumpy lash, and that is what I've had so much struggle with. Look at this. It looks like I have my DIY extensions on, which is insane. And it's really pretty when you put it at the base of your lash as well. Just put a little bit here. Okay. Right? This mascara is, I love it. Love it, love it. Just opens everything right up. So I'm going to place that on here as well. And then over here. Oh, I didn't put my, see what I said? I'm like, don't do it. You can tell, see how much longer the bottom lashes are than here? Because I didn't put on my primer. Just got to do my primer first. And I recommend letting your primer set for just a little bit. You don't have to let it, oh, I'm getting in my hair. You don't have to let it fully dry, but do let it set a little bit so it's tacky on your lash, and that's gonna help that mascara cling to it. Otherwise, if you go straight from your primer to your mascara, it'll come off like right away. You'll just pull the primer right off. So we're just gonna let this set a little bit, and then I'll put this on. But it is fabulous. So if you want this, just comment mascara. Actually, if you're on the live, you don't even have to comment mascara. Just go to that link that I posted, and that is like a list of my favorite products from this company, and this this mascara is in there. So just go click that and you can go grab it for yourself. Shipping is really quick. It doesn't take very long. Oh gosh, I love this mascara so much. It's a really, there were some pluses. If I'm having to find silver linings in being in the hospital and going through that trauma over the last month, one of the good things that came out of it was that I wasn't wearing my DIY lashes because I didn't have them with me. I didn't have the glue or whatever. So I was just wearing mascara or nothing all the time, which gave me the opportunity to try new stuff. Okay, got my lashes on, which is so pretty. And now I'm gonna put on this. Woo! I did that a little bit too much. So I have a loose translucent setting powder. Now, if you want to set your Saint makeup or your BB cream, but especially Saint has to be set, otherwise it won't stay. I recommend using a loose setting powder. And Saint doesn't have one of those. We have the Vanilla Dust, which is a pressed powder, and you'll have noticed that I often was like just scraping it with my finger just to loosen it up. And I've been looking for a really good setting powder that I didn't have to do that. Obviously, you can't click this into your palette, but it's worth it to me. So I'm just gonna take a little of this, and you'll notice, you can see I have like lots of like pores and like fine lines, but this powder, I'm just gonna like press it in here. it like almost acts like a filter in that it fills in all of those pores. Look at that! Is that not the most crazy thing? I am not even kidding you. When I first saw this, I'm like, that's weird. I don't know how that works. But I'm just pressing it in. And you want it to be translucent because you want the color of your makeup to still shine through. I'm not going over my cheek because I like my cheek to have that glow. And obviously powder is going to make it look your face look more matte. But isn't that amazing how it literally looks like I just put a filter over my face and it's really just that setting powder. Like, come on. You have to admit, that is pretty darn amazing. So I'm going to put this over here as well. And I've been wearing this for the last week. My makeup has not gone anywhere. And it has felt like tropical temperatures where I am. Like, it has been hot. It has been excessively humid. And my makeup has not gone anywhere. All right. Here we go. Super simple, easy makeup look. So click that link, or if you're watching the replay, just comment mascara. Even if you want the powder or something, well, you can comment whatever, but if you do mascara, I'll just send you an automatic link. It'll have this powder in there. It'll have the BB cream. It'll also have the mascara. And also I have some of like lip color. If you want long staying lip color, this is where it's at. I love Saint's lip shades, but we all know that they're glosses and you don't have a super ton, like a good staying power. You do have to like reapply. And so if you're like me, who wants to be able to go drink a cup of coffee or go out for lunch and not have to reapply their lipstick, because I hate bringing stuff in my purse, this liquid long stay lip shade, it stays all day, like all day. So that is in that link as well. I'll pop on another day, show you this. I just really want to have a really very neutral look today, and this is gonna go pow, give you that little bit of a glam look, which I'm not going for today. I'm gonna go to the track, and I do not need to have a ton of makeup on. So there you go, super simple. That is how I am blending these two brands together, which I really love. Still, obviously, you know, I love my 3D makeup. It is my go-to, but I do know that there are some missing products within there. And so I love that I can add this and kind of finish off that whole look. So if you need to get a hold of me, you can always message me. You can always text me to 204-400-1200 if you have any questions. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.